Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're back in the shop and we're going to start by ripping the 503 out of my old Safari. So this is the 503 that I'm going to be pulling out. I think it's out of a Blizzard. I bought the engine just as an engine. It's like the high output one. It's got twin carbs on it. It really isn't supposed to fit in this small of a sled. We ended up having to change the steering, or we modified the steering column, so that's a straight shaft now, whereas it used to curve around the single carb on the 307, or sorry, the 377. And basically we're going to rip this engine out, rip that steering column out, and rip that engine steering column out, and put my old ones into the new yellow one. Alright guys, so that's the 503. So I just got it ripped out of the old sled there. That's the steering column I'll have to take out, but I think I might take that engine out of the yellow one first. Alright boys, so I got engine number 2 out, and I'm definitely going to use my old muffler because the baffling inside that one's rotten. It's got some nicks out of it and the end's pretty well dicked. Mine's actually not that bad. So yeah, that's my custom steering column with, I'm pretty sure that's water pipe. And you can see this one here comes around where the carb used to be. Is that airbox set somewhere about there, and it used to curve around the airbox. With the twin carbs, there's not enough room for an airbox or air filters because that steering column runs right down the middle there. I'm just going to clean up all this wiring, take this steering column out, pull out that airbox, and maybe, I guess I could pull this one out first, but we'll see. Alright boys, well I got the old steering column switched over to the new sled. So this one's actually tight, like there's just a little bit of play in the skis there in the front end. But this one is actually pretty scary. Because I don't know if I can, basically you see that ski there, and the far one does not move. So it is about time that old sled gets retired. So anyways, I got that steering column switched over. I pulled the fuel tank off. It's sitting over there. I ended up pulling the one line out, so I got to clean that up and reseal it into the front of the tank. The oil feels pretty gross that came out of there. It's blacker than diesel oil. But yeah, so I still have to clean up the wiring, but that engine will probably end up getting dropped in here today. Well, there she is boys. The new engine's all bolted in. I got the throttle cable ran up. Still have to kind of zip tie it up and tie it all up. But basically that's bolted in. The throttle's all hooked up. The fuel tank's in the house with some silicone drying on it to for that little bung that goes into the front for the fuel line. I'll probably put the muffler on now. Hook up the wiring to the kill switch, because that's the only two wires that are on this thing, or just to kill it. I guess put the foam back on the handlebars here. The seat will go on when the fuel tank goes on, and I have to get new fuel line for it. So, alright boys, well I've done enough I can do for today. As you can see, she's in there, and basically everything's hooked up, everything's done except for fuel lines and fuel tank. So that's about as far as I can go. But if she had fuel lines, tank, and fuel, she could probably be driving around out in the yard right now. So anyways, it's dark outside now, so it's probably just as well that I don't. But yeah, so hopefully I can get out tomorrow and get some new fuel lines, and hopefully the tank will be set up so that I can actually put it in and she'll be good to go. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry about the large absence, but yeah, that's the way life goes. So anyways, we'll talk to you guys in the next video. See you later.